Okay, so convert 15 inch to centimeter. So let's do it the same way. So 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. 15 inch or x. And then cross product. So that's x multiplied by 1 is equal 15 multiplied 2.54 centimeter. 38.1 centimeter. The distance between two cities is 100 miles. What's the number of kilometers between the two cities? Smaller than 100, more than 100, equal, it's more, larger than 100. طيب. On an interstate highway, a car is traveling at a speed of 38 meter per second. So speed is equal 38 meter per second. Is the driver exceeding the speed limit of 75 mile per hour? We'll do it in 2 steps. So the first one, 3 steps, let's say. The first one, we convert 38 meter per second. We will see how many meter per minute. How many meter per minute? Okay, so it's 38 multiplied by 60 per minute. And how many per hour is 38 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 60. It will give us how many meter per hour. So 136,800 meter per hour. But we wanted kilometer per hour, so we divide by 1,000. So then V is equal 136.8 kilometer per hour. Still we are kilometer per hour, not mile per hour. Then we need to convert this into mile per hour. So we know that 1 mile, it will give us 1.609 kilometer. So we have 136.8 kilometer. We have x miles. So we do our multiplication. X multiply 1.609 is equal 136.8 multiplied by 1. X is equal 136.8 divided by 1.609, and that is 85.0 mile per hour, which is more than 75 mile per hour. So he is speeding. What if the driver were from outside the United States and is familiar with the speeds measured in kilometer per hour? What is the speed of the car in kilometer per hour? We just solved it. It's 136.8. Time. Order of magnitude. Order of magnitude. Well, order of magnitude, we all use it in real life, and sometimes we are very expert in using order of magnitude. Like, for example, if I ask you, I want to buy a Land Cruiser V6 model 2010. how much it will be. I will never ask you for the exact price for the exact car. I'll just need an order of magnitude. I'll just need an order of magnitude. Everybody can give you an order of magnitude of that specification. For example, when it's Eid al-Adha and people start to slaughter their sheep, if I ask you what's the price of one sheep, right away you will give me an order of magnitude for it. You will not tell me, for example, that it's 774 real per sheep. No, tell me it's about 700 to 800. So that's the order of magnitude. The order of magnitude can help us a lot when solving physics problems. For example, if I give you a problem about cars and starting from zero, reaching 100 kilometer per hour or something like that, and then I ask you for the acceleration. Well, we know the order of magnitude is less even than 10, because the acceleration of Earth is 10 meter per second. Suppose that you did a calculation and you discover the acceleration of the car is 1,000 meter per second square. Whoa, that means you did some mistake. So you check your numbers again. Or for example, I ask you to projectile motion. I ask you that what is the traveling distance of a bullet or something like that. And then you did your calculation and you discover it's the distance to the moon. Then you realize that you did some mistake. And I always tell the students, one physics student, third year, he was doing an experiment of E over M, and it's a formal lab report, and he determined the mass of the electron to be 16.9 kilogram. 16.9 kilogram. Of course, I don't know. For sure, he will take a zero in that lab report. But the question is, will he pass the whole lab for that mistake? Order of magnitude will help you always in solving your problems. For example, here the number we have 0.0086. Well, it's 10 to minus 2. That's an approximation. It's about 1 centimeter. 0.002. Well, it's about 1 millimeter. It's millimeter. That's an approximation. That's order of magnitude. 720 meter. Well, it's a kilometer. It's 10 to the power 3. This is what we mean order of magnitude. Order of magnitude. Example for the order of magnitude. This is an interesting example. Estimate the number of breaths taken during an average human life time. It's an order of magnitude. So instead of writing 365, well, it's around 400. And instead of writing 24, it's 25 because it's much easier in calculating. 60. So rough calculation, right away you estimated to be what? 4, 10 to the power 8. You'll be surprised that if you put the exact numbers, you will get 4.4 10 to the power 8. Well, 4.4, it's approximately 4. So you are not very far away. So that's the benefit of order of magnitude, that you can guess the answer with a good accuracy, saving a lot of time. It will guide you through your exact solution. And instead of 70 years, 80 years, well, 5, 10 to the power 8. So we stop here and then continue in the lecture, inshallah. السلام عليكم.